Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like the content, hit that subscribe button, leave a like down below. Today, we're going to talk about why Xenoverse 2 is better than Sparking Zero. Let's get into it. Alright, so now that Sparking Zero has been out for a couple weeks, I'm very curious if people will agree with this video or just bash it, because I feel like a lot of people agreed with me on my video titled "This Game Sucks" with 3 question marks about Sparking Zero. Well, you'll have to watch the video. I list 6 things good that I liked about the game, which nobody mentioned, and then list 6 things I disliked about the game. But of course, everybody focused on the negative. However, I was shocked with how many people agreed with what I had to say about the game. So I wonder how that'll turn out for this video. So anyway, why Xenoverse 2 is better than Sparking Zero. I have a list about 6 things here. Let's get into this. Number 1, it has character creation. Being able to play as a character you make in an original storyline where you are the hero is a dream come true. The fact that the game is still supported to this day speaks volumes on the power of that. With the ability to fully customize your moveset, race, and not only that, but each race has a transformation / abilities also. Like the Saiyans have the most Super Saiyan forms, Frieza race can go gold, Namekians can grow giant, which I still haven't tested out yet. I've played both the first Xenoverse and second Xenoverse for over 200-300 hours, and most of that was as a human or a Saiyan. Like, I really got to play through the Namekians, the Buu race, the Frieza race. I have a Frieza race. I have a character for each one. I just haven't really played through them all. But Saiyan race, I'm at level 125, I want to say, on the PlayStation. So we're getting there. Anyway, so the Buu race can transform. Humans can get the power pole. It's really such an amazing game. It's a dream come true game. I was really hoping they'd add other races if they're not going to make a third game. Like, it'd be cool to be, what is it, the wolf guy? I forget his name. Bergamo, I think. Be cool to be one of those. It'd be cool to be an android, like add an android race. Oh, there's so many different things they could do for the third game if we ever get one. Hopefully they're working on it right now, because now that this Sparking Zero is done, I really hope Xenoverse 3 is the next game. Anyway, number 2, co-op. Being able to team up with a buddy and play through over 100 missions is super awesome. My bro and I played well over 300 plus hours just in the first game, and about, I want to say, 100 hours on the PlayStation 4 version, and about 100 hours on the Switch version, and about 50 hours on the Steam version. Like, I have this on every game or every system. I was really hopeful they'd have like a cross save functionality, but because it's such an old game, it was back when Sony blocked any cross-play or anything at all. So I don't think they'll ever implement that, but if they ever make a third game, I really hope they have the foresight to really make cross-play a thing. I think it's going to be online only. I don't think there'll be any offline component, which would suck because that's part of the fun. But yeah. Number 3, combat. Even though the combat could be complex at first, the tutorial and gameplay is much easier to figure out than Sparking Zero. You can also pick your moveset from a huge list of super and ultimate attacks, allowing for some really creative combinations. So much freedom can be found. So many cool things you can find out just by messing around with the moves. Number 4, hub world. In Xenoverse 2, you can fly around a central hub and just explore and have fun with friends. You can buy items from shops, play against friends or with friends. You could go talk and join forces with Frieza, train with your favorite characters like Broly, Lord Beerus, Cooler, Bojack. The list goes on. You can also visit iconic areas in the Dragon Ball universe like Capsule Corp, Boo's House, Planet Namek, etc. Although due to the hardware limitations back then, those smaller areas don't have a lot going on, but it does give you the sense of a larger universe. Going around and flying around Frieza's ship when he's above planet Vegeta was really cool. going to Boo's house and giving him food so he can make more booze. Super fun. Going to the little Planet Namek, little floaty island thing there, and visiting Guru. Have him unlock your potential. Super cool. There's so many little awesome things that you can do in the game that it just makes it so fun, so cool. A lot of little touches to the details there. Number 5. The game, and we mentioned this earlier, the game is still supported to this day. In fact, once Sparking Zero's hype dies down, we also talked about that a little bit, and the player base moves on to the next thing, Xenoverse 2 will still be chugging along long after Sparking Zero dies off. In fact, Xenoverse has 4 huge story DLCs to come out, and I think they just showed off the second one. It blows my mind that this game is still going. God, we need a third game. So the fact that they're still adding story content, and it's like original story content, it's not just the anime verbatim. It's like it takes the ideas from the anime and puts its own twist on it, which is one of the reasons why I love this game. I haven't played the Chapter 1 yet DLC because everybody thought that Sparking Zero was going to blow it out of the water. Once the hype died down for myself, I'm like, wow, I kind of like Xenoverse 2 better. So once I get done with Sparking Zero, I want to play through all the story mode stuff because I don't want to have my brain get confused on the controls of jumping back and forth between Sparking Zero and Xenoverse 2. I will go back to Xenoverse 2 and just start playing through all the DLC. So there's one thing I forgot to mention here in Xenoverse, and I don't personally care about this particular thing, but in Xenoverse, they even added a card game, like a little card game battler thing to just add something to do in the game. And I think that's pretty cool. Like, I'm not big on that mode. In fact, I haven't even touched it. I think I did the tutorial, and I was like, yeah, not for me, but that is so cool. So the fact that they keep adding to this game is both awesome and worrisome, because it makes me worried that we're never going to get Xenoverse 3. So in closing, this game should have been Xenoverse 3. We're talking about Sparking Zero. I understand the nostalgia for the Budokai Tenkaichi series, but Xenoverse blows it out of the water in almost every aspect. In fact, it feels like the natural evolution of the Tenkaichi series. Now with Sparking Zero, it feels like we are going backwards. It's time for Xenoverse 3, but I fear it's never going to happen. Thank you for watching. Sound off the comments below. Do you agree with me? Am I an idiot? Let me know. Thank you for watching, as I just said, and stay frosty.